of Motown. So every group from Motown has that same thing that reaches across the world and touches all souls. And it'll never die from the early, when was the 40s when it come out? The early 40s when the group was put together and until now, the Motown will always be. It'll never die because the way the groups were, the way the musicians were, the musicians were class musicians. They were jazz musicians that could read. They had a nice feel for each other. You know what I'm saying? Then they had a boss that knew how to put it up, collaborate everything together, and put it all together and make it work. And that was Barry Gordy. He knew how to use the talent, he knew how to find the talent, and they all had something to give to Motown. And we are trying to carry that on as of today.
It's amazing how so many now household names were just kids of Detroit, people that passed through the doors and got a chance to sing. I mean, that can't be a coincidence that all these people came from Detroit and those all of a sudden big stars.
Right.
Was it like a factory for building stars?
Yeah, well, Motown was built on factory ethics. This was a factory town. Motown, the cities of car industries and everything. So, Barry used that same scenario with his group, with his small little group. He said, this is going to be my factory. He used the same ethics and methods, and look what it did. It's got you here today.
We were at the museum earlier on today. Unfortunately, it was closed.
Okay.
But we've still got to experience the buzz of what it might be like to walk up the stairs and perhaps record there. But the whole street was taken over, wasn't it? It was like a different house for each kind of aspect of the business. So that was carrying on with the factory thing, wasn't it? It was like a process. I mean, in terms of playing live, how do audiences react to Motown music now? Are they still as appreciative?
Well, here in America or worldwide?
In America.
In America, I guess you'd have to say more or less it's the people that were of our era. Although it has such a powerful impact on the music business, now a lot of younger people, such as you gentlemen, here in America are quite familiar with the Motown sound. Yeah.
I interviewed Mary Wilson a couple of years ago, and she was telling me about how when they did the Motown review, they were driving down through South, but it was still segregation.